Hello guys, Sakura Bro is back with another video for you guys, and yes, I decided to wear a bandana like this now. It's pretty new, but it's actually quite comfortable because I love wearing this bandana, honestly, because it's just like so soft. I feel like they don't make bandanas like they should anymore, because every time I go to look for like bandanas, the material's like always rough, and I'm just like, they're not supposed to feel like that. They're supposed to feel like softer, in my opinion. But again, this is not the point of this video. I also want to say really quickly, I have been writing stories on Wattpad, and if you want to go read my stories, one is almost chapter 5. I'm actually working on chapter 5 for Follow the Wiccan Spirit, and um, recently I've had a friend read it, and she said that it's pretty good. And considering what I've seen, it says that 41 people have read it so far, and that kind of makes me excited. And I work really hard on that story, so it's pretty nice. I also have another story up, The Girl Who Seems to Not Exist. That one's new. There's only like a prologue up, and I think also chapter 1 is up too, but I haven't worked on chapter 2 yet. So that's in progress, but if you want to go read my Wattpad stories, and there's also another one that I'm going to be making soon, but that one's like a fan fiction for one of my favorite ships of shows. So, but again, those are for only like anime fans, honestly, because yeah, it's based off an anime. But if you guys want to read it, go ahead. But yeah, so my Wattpad account is becky.sakura. You can either read Wattpad on wattpad.com, which is, you can use that on the computer, or if you have the Wattpad app, you can do that. And if you guys follow me, you will get updates on the stories, so I don't have to keep sending people a link because it's pretty annoying. So I just recommend you do that instead, because I don't feel like sending every single person a link to that. But anyways, let's get into the video. So this is a important video that I want to make. I'm probably going to make 2 parts of this because it might get cut off, possibly. But I wasn't actually planning on making this video until my friend actually brought it up, because I actually forgot about the story of this person. And yes, it did affect me a lot, and it does explain a lot as well, according to like all my early life stories that I've also brought up. And it also affected her as well, so 2 for 1, killed 2 birds with 1 stone, honestly. And so again, this is someone that we know, and this starts at like in the 7th grade, so this is literally in middle school, in the mid of middle school, honestly. So, because there's my take on it, and then there's her take on it. Hers is a bit intense. I don't know if I'm going to be able to repeat everything that she had for her experience, because like I wasn't fully in that experience. Like, I knew a lot of what happened, but it's been like years since we actually talked about this topic, so it's pretty like, I don't remember most of it, but I feel like that's just because of like a lot of trauma that I went through, because there's like a lot of things that I don't remember, and there's a lot of things that I do, but it's literally with like your mind closing off those memories on purpose just to save your mental health. So it's also like something else, and they that's actually scientifically proven before people try to fight me on this. It's an actual thing that does happen in the brain. And there's also things that people have made stories about, or it's in actual TV shows. Like, if you go through something dramatic and then you go into an accident right afterward, or it traumatizes you that much, your brain just closes off those memories. Like, those memories are still there for like lesson wise, but they aren't like It's just cut off from my brain is what I'm trying to say. It's hard to like explain because like I'm also trying to look for like her messages right now to like remind myself of her. I mean him, not her. Not her. She was in the situation, but like, you know what I mean? Um, so, but my take on it was that, so there was a new girl at my school. This is my ex best friend. We are not friends anymore for a lot of reasons. This isn't one of the reasons before you guys think it is. It's not. But anyway, so we were close, and I was the one who was supposed to show her around the school and everything else. I was her first friend when she moved here, and so her and her actual siblings are in the school system, or she was in the school system because we graduated the same year, are in the same school system that I got out of, and anyway, just so you know, for a part, because it is important. And hold on a second. I think I found it. But so, like, I was talking to her and we were like FaceTiming and texting all the time because we were like super close, even though like that was like the first year we met. Um, so we were talking a while, and then in the middle of the year when I was like on my way home, she literally messaged me and was like, "Oh, and this is her stepbrother, and I never met her stepbrother before previous to this." So she texted me that he liked me, and I never met this kid, and I didn't know what he looked like at that point, and I was just like, what in the hell, what? And this was like before I was even notified that like she had a stepbrother, so like I was just like really confused because again I never met the kid, and she was just like, "Oh, would you like to go out with him? He wants to ask you out." I'm just like, "What?" I'm just like, "Excuse me? What the hell?" I don't know this person, in all honesty, and I actually told her that. I'm just like, I don't know if I would date him because I never met him in person, and if he's not willing to like, get to know me first before like jumping into a relationship, then heck no. Um, Not gonna work. Like I do understand when you like someone, like you want to be in a relationship with them, but if you don't build up to it, it's like your relationship's not gonna work. In all honesty, and I already knew that from like a young age. Even if when I was a kid, I really wasn't like in relationships except for like probably like one, but like that was like back in like not kindergarten. It was either like kindergarten or first grade. I don't really remember it, but that kid cheated on me, and I was just like, I'm never gonna be in a relationship again. And I technically wasn't, but that doesn't mean that I never really liked anyone. But I stopped liking actual people. But I only told people that I liked people at that point because like I felt like it was weird if I lied. So like I thought I would be like the weird kid who didn't like anybody. And I mean like not like people as like a person. So like I meant like having like crushes on people, but like anyway, this has like nothing to do with this. But anyway, so and then after a while she gives him my number and we start like texting, but he was literally trying to force me into a relationship. That's red flags already. Like he was like always calling me all the time or like texting me all the time, and I feel like I was actually like busy. He would just like yell at me and be like, you have to answer me right away. Red flag also. Um and he was just like he would also like force me to do things, or if he would like ask me out on a date I would say no because again we never really met in person, so like I was kind of like scared to meet him in person. Like I know like there's like dating sites, and like I listen to a lot of like horror stories and stuff all the time, even though like I look like I'm not the person who would. And I also listen to like creepypastas all the time. So like if certain people come at me in certain situations, even though they don't like mean that bad, like I can get like on guard pretty easily. But then again, I wasn't in the best mental state as well back then in like middle school in general. Like I was worse off than I was in high school. because like I kept getting like attacked left and right from like everybody for no reason. Like I never did anything, but yeah, I was bullied pretty hard. Never like physically like I was when I was at like the school that I'm sitting at right now, but like mentally is worse than like getting like punched in the face. Like a mental punch in the face is, like the pain is just worse and it sticks with you a lot longer than physical pain, in all honesty. Um, but he anyway, he would like also just like text and like threaten me and stuff as well. He also did that to my friend as well, and he did a lot of worse things to her. But like the first time, I think I was just ignoring him because like I was tired of him like being rude to me all the time. He also left me voice messages whenever I didn't answer his calls, and he would say like extremely horrible stuff. Like I don't really remember it, so I can't really like describe it to you. But it was like that bad that it scarred me for a long time. And again, like I haven't thought about this person in like years after like I got it all under control. My family did know about it a little bit, but like not fully. And they just kept apologizing to me because they knew I didn't deserve any of that crap. And I was just like, it's not your fault. And I'm just like, it's his fault, not yours. Um, and he. That's weird. That's weird. Because there's no one here. I don't know why that went off. And I can see the parking lot from here, so I know that there's no one there. Um, that was weird. I think that was like the bell. I don't think that they turned them off, but that's the first time I've been here and that it went off. But anyway, I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, cause he would do that, and then he would also like, I don't know, he would just be like really creepy, and he was like extremely like aggressive, and I know from like other accounts because of my ex best friend always said like, um, he. I heard that he broke his own TV, and I've also heard that he would like break things at his house just because like he would get like so pissed off, and it was really to like the point that like he could have just like attacked his family because like he would. In all honesty, the kid has like problems. Honestly, I don't know fully what's wrong with him because like I'm not in contact with him and I don't want to like be around him, considering everything that he's done to me and my friend. And he's also done some pretty shady stuff. I have also known that he followed my ex best friend around, and he also he used to live with them, but he doesn't anymore. And he actually pulled up in his car because he can drive now. Again, he's like older than me, I think, by just like a month or a few months. So he's 19 as well, or he's 20. I don't even know. Um, but he he did pull up in his car at like their house, and he had like a bat in his car. So the guy is just insane, and he would just he did a lot of things. Like he never like went to like my house or anything, but he would always ask like what my address was just cause, and he would also threaten me if I never told him. Um, and he also kind of did the same to my friend. He also would leave her voice messages too, and they actually dated, but I just kept rejecting him. And he also came back even when he was dating her. He would also tell me he he was still in love with me and he still wanted a relationship with me, and I was just like no, um because um because like one, he was dating my friend, so I was just like that's cheating and that's a little sus, and I was like hell no. Because I'm not the person who would cheat on anyone or have people cheat on other people with me. Um, because I hate that honestly, and plus I felt like that my whole life, and also I've been cheated on before, so I know how it feels, and it's horrible. It sucks, but anyway, like it's also like, ugh. And then he would also like bribe me with like trying to buy me like jewelry or something, like something expensive, and I was just like, please stop, don't do it. And I know a lot of people who I know from like high school, middle school, and they would take advantage of people who had expensive things, or they would buy people expensive things just because they wanted them as friends. Um, and I had to see them be treated like shit just because of that in general. And I was just like, I don't want to like be that person who would just um, fall for that and just like take the bribe. Cause like he would always say like, oh, I'll buy you like a diamond ring. This isn't a diamond ring. It's like, it's clear topaz, but um, he would bribe me with that, or he would bribe me with like other jewelry, or he would say like he would buy me a car and stuff. I'm just like, one, we're in middle school, we can't drive. Two, no. I don't know if he did that with my friend, but I wouldn't know because he treated her worse than he treated me. Like they were on an online relationship, and it was just like she would tell me some things, and I don't really remember how long they were dating for because I don't remember if they broke up or not. But he would call her house, he would call her, he would leave messages, horrible messages, and it got so bad that she had to get her like parents into it. I also tried to not get like fully in the situation, but I would tell him to like just shut the fuck up and leave her alone. Um, and he also told her to kill herself, and he also told me to kill myself as well, because we would refuse to do things that he wanted us to, or say if he asked us out and we said no, or like say if we were like busy and we would say that we're busy, or if we didn't like message him or anything. Um, I don't know if I got everything in this video, but I might make another one of the same guy. Only because like it's been years before since I've thought of this, so I don't remember like everything. And I'm like, I know like a lot of things were like everywhere out of place more than my normal um, story times. But I hope this does help you guys a lot for like red flags and stuff. And don't, if someone bribes you to like be in a relationship with you, it's not a real relationship at that point. It's just like a sugar daddy relationship kind of. And having material things in a relationship is nice, but like it's the little things in the relationship that make the relationship a relationship. Having moments together, going out together, sharing food together or whatever. I say whatever, but that's one of the things. And then there's like other things. I've seen TikToks where people are just like, why can't we like have relationships like people in the 50s and 60s, like my grandparents? And I'm just like, I don't know, but I wish it too, honestly, because like back then there was more, like a lot of people put more effort into like their relationships, hence why a lot of people in the 50s and 60s um, are still married at this point. Um, but a lot of people nowadays just like give up on relationships, and I've seen people give up on relationships. Um, why be in a relationship if you're just gonna give up? Like, if you're not gonna put an effort into a relationship, you really shouldn't be in that relationship. Um, because I did have put a lot of effort into someone and have them just not try at all. And well, they tried, but like not as much as I did. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. This is stupid, and why should I keep trying so hard? Even though I still love that person, but I know that it's just better this way, honestly, because so we don't hurt each other and stuff. And I know I'm gonna still love that person forever because like I'm stuck, I'm stuck like that. But I'm not like in a place where I wouldn't try to be in a relationship with anyone else, because I know that I can still love people even though it wouldn't be the same. But I'm willing to now do a relationship as long as it's not the not with the kid that I was talking about in this video, but like, ugh, no. Um, but in all honesty, just try to like never force people to be in a relationship, and just try to like build up a relationship, even though if you guys start out as friends, that's usually how it goes anyway. Again, you gotta build up a bond, otherwise, like, the relationship will fall apart. But anyways, I hope this video helps you guys, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you haven't yet to get notified when I upload more videos. I almost forgot to do that before I ended the video, but anyway, guys, enjoy the video. I hope this helped you guys a lot, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.